because it wasn't following the proper protocols to credit these people with their degrees to be a doctor. And this is the school that she claims in her own bio that she has gotten a doctoral degree from. Hey, welcome back. Hey, this House of Hypocrites. I'm your host, 3 Green, and this wouldn't be House of Hypocrites if I couldn't expose the hypocrites on the internet. In this video, a never married, single, childless, 41-year-old relationship coach by the name of Cheyenne Bryant, Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, sat down with the NFL's future Hall of Famer Cam Newton and talked to him about fatherhood, lectured him about being married, talked about how he a low-value man, and more, as she's cosplaying as if she's a doctor of psychology. I'm going to prove that she not. Hey, let's get into it. Now, 5 minutes into this interview with Dr. Cheyenne Bryant with Cam Newton, I'm just like, something is off about this woman. Because when he asked her this particular question about the Wikipedia shit, she gave him everything but why she don't have a Wikipedia. Like, something just off about this woman, man. I knew it. I knew it. Let's get into it.
Yeah, totally.
Right? I'm intrigued because as I was doing my research, I came to I was like, yo, why doesn't this is probably the most mysterious, most discreet doctor I've ever seen, because she has so much, like, yo, who is she? Has such a following, but no Wikipedia. I found that like so hard. I was like, yo, who doesn't have a Wikipedia? So I'm literally
Bro, something in this dude's spirit said something ain't right. Let me get on the show. Let me talk to her. You feel me? And it was the same thing I felt when she gave her explanation on why she don't have a Wikipedia. What's wrong with having a Wikipedia? Is nothing wrong with having it or not having it, but the excuse that she didn't want to gain fame. Motherfucker, you have to have fame first before somebody go try to look at your Wikipedia. Nobody just searched the Wikipedia and all of a sudden you're famous. I just feel like it's a deflection and it's a tactic so people won't delve or dive into her life, because when they do, they gonna find out this woman is not no damn doctor.
trying to find out certain things because I'm trying to go deep. You said, how deep we gonna go? I said as deep as the ocean floor.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's where I really want to kind of start. Where are you originally from?
I love that. I want to hit on the Wikipedia really quick. I don't have it because years ago my team was like, let's do the Wikipedia, we gotta do this. And my thing again was not for me to get into my field or even on TV with Teen Mom and co-produce shows that I produced to be a celebrity. And I'm not knocking celebrities. I did it again because for me, my purpose is, as a little girl growing up in the inner city, in the hood, to your question, growing up with abandonment issues, growing up with brokenness, and finding my way to use my platform, my books.
So she said she didn't want to grow up and be, she didn't want to use her platform to be a celebrity. So I done some research because I'm trying to figure out, where did this woman get her PSYD or her PhD for her to be so, you know what I'm saying, achieve? Who did she study up under? Where did she get it? A lot of people have been saying she got it from Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona University. A lot of people saying it's been Northridge, California. But it's really, or it may not be, because she says Argosy University. We gonna get back to that. But she said that she didn't want to be all in the limelight or be a superstar or be a celebrity. But why, when you assumingly, when I did my research, got your degree in May of 2000 was it 15 or 17? But the first time you becoming a professor, you're teaching social media marketing. But you supposed to be this PhD holder of counseling in psychology. But your first profession job, and the only job that I could find that she has ever had using her degree, is you're teaching social media and marketing. And this is 7 years ago.
I'm Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. I am a professor here at UWLA, and I'm teaching a social media marketing course. My journey to obtaining my doctorate degree started back in high school. I am the first to not only graduate, but attend post-secondary school, college, and I went straight from high school into college, 4 years.
So you're pursuing at the time a doctoral degree. So I'm pretty sure, I think she quote unquote has it. You pursuing a doctoral degree in psychology, counseling in psychology, but your first job is you teaching social media marketing at the school. It's a law school. UWA is a law school and business school, right? Then she said she's the first. She's the first. I think she's implying she's the first in her family to go to post-secondary school to receive a doctorate, right? She the first in her family, right? So who is this? Who is Dr. Felton Williams? This man is very accomplished, very well connected in the state of California, in the city of Los Angeles. Who is this man? This man is one of her relatives that I believe got her in most of the positions on some nepotism shit, which is cool. Got her in most of her positions for her to say, "Hey, I have a chapter of the WACCP," because he had one. Hey, I'm sitting next to Oprah because she's one of my mentors, because he was sitting next to Obama. Like, you're not the first. If this is your blood relative, you are not the first. And I'm gonna get on that. I'm gonna get on that, man. This woman, I feel like this woman is not a doctor. You have to see what I have looked up about this woman, and it's not showing that she's she's a doctor, bro. None whatsoever, bro. We're gonna get into it, bro.
University, thinking that I may have to go to a junior college because I wasn't aware, or did I have the education on how to apply and get accepted to a four-year university, let alone, out of high school. And so my journey had a lot of challenges, a lot of barriers, but because of the fact that I was very tenacious, extremely determined, and I was just this young girl from the inner city who knew that I wanted what I wanted, and I was never going to stop until I got it.
So you started teaching social media classes, but on Cam Newton show, you talking about you ain't trying to be famous, you ain't trying to do this social media marketing where your face has been planted everywhere. It is not a time that this woman, since 10 years back, that she hasn't been putting herself in the limelight of social media. Somebody that's low key, that don't want to be a superstar, they gonna handle their business like Dr. Felton Williams. He ain't a superstar, but he's known and he's credible and he's getting shit done within his communities. You feel me? So this cap is 1000% cap, bro.
Everything about myself and everyone else's platforms, like your amazing platform, to be able to give those tools and pieces to little girls and little boys like me in the inner city, in the trailer park, I don't care where they are, who are just saying, why me and how, right? How? And so the celebrity and the Wikipedia meant nothing to me, but the lives that I've been able to change from platforms, from being on TV, from being the president of the biggest and baddest civil rights organization, the kids who have been able to call me and say, Doc, I'm in college, I've graduated, I'm married.
This woman is superficial, bro, and I think it's a Los Angeles thing because everybody wants to be known as something, as to be that particular person. When searching her website. When searching her website, dog, Dr. Bryant Institutes. I looked that up. We gonna get into it. I looked that up. It's not in the BBB. It's not. It's like I can't even find the tax ID number for the particular company. Doctors Bryant Foundation. It has no money coming into the foundation unless she's not reporting it and actually being a pillar in her community, but asking for donations on an unsecured site. The goddamn school, Argosy, that is been shut down permanently through every chapter that it has because of mismanaging funds. So AKA fraud. And guess what? Its doctoral programs weren't being credited to its students because it wasn't following the proper protocols to credit these people with their degrees to be a doctor. And this is the school that she claims in her own bio that she has gotten a doctoral degree from, but she does not promote it whatsoever. I wonder why. So the next thing I did, my most obvious thing, because I'm like, some up with this woman, dog. Because I tried to look this woman up, like on a surface level, and everything that I pulled up, it just went back to this particular website, drbryant.co, which is good marketing. Like, so the first thing she did within her professional career is social media marketing. So I'm pretty sure she's well versed in that. But everything, all the articles that aren't really credible articles in the beginning, everything linked back to this website. And it's like, if you try to find information about this woman being a doctor, everything will link back to this website, and you don't see anything that's really credible outside of her own words, right? So boom, I'm looking at it. All right, you got a financing in your bio, which is a third party financer. She really doesn't offer financing. It's through FlexBuy. I'm looking at the contact email. Contact Dr. Bryant at Gmail. Usually somebody that's good at business, they would have an at their business name because it's like $12 a year, which is cool. But I do see she might have a business phone number. Okay, that's cool. So the first thing that pops out is, welcome, Dr. Cheyenne Bryant is a psychology expert, renowned life coach, and co-producer of MTV's nominated Best Unscripted Reality Show, Teen Mom, Family Reunion. That is so crazy because she has never been a mother, but she's on these particular shows and in these particular spaces because she has the quote-unquote credentials of being a psychology doctor, a counseling psychology doctor. But who checks these credentials? MTV is I can bet my last dollar MTV is its home is in Los Angeles, California, where her cousin has all type of pull to get her in these particular positions, especially because she's beautiful, bro. Featured in Forbes, Oprah, Insider. If a person that doesn't care about the fame, that wouldn't care about the credentials being the first thing you see, the achievements of being in the public eye being the first thing you see. Dr. Bryant is the president of a WACCP branch, which is cool. You could do that. The Dr. Bryant Institution, we're going to get on that shit because that looks so shady, bro. You know, matter of fact, we can get in it right now. The Dr. Bryant Institution, right? Looked up the address. It don't have it on here. But when you go to the Dr. Bryant Institution, this is the address that is pulled up. This building right here to the left. So we go here, and I'm like, bro, an institute that is offering financing. I mean, I ain't from Cali, but this don't look like the best of, you know what I'm saying? The best of everything. Zooming in, don't see anybody a name associating with Dr. Bryant's Institute on here, right? So it took me to think, hey, is this a virtual business operating address, which is, if y'all don't know what a virtual business address is, if you don't want your personal address on your LLC or on under your business, if you operating as if you self-employed or you have a limited amount of employees, you go get you a virtual business address so they mail can be sent there. And so your private address, which she had a private address when I looked through the IRS, she had a private address in 2017 on there, and then eventually 2020 she switched it to this particular address, which has 12 other companies that have the exact same address, which most of these people, like for example, let me give you register type, principal and mailing address types, meaning this is the main address, but it'll allow them to send a mail, which this particular address pays a charges a fee. Sometimes it's $10 to $20, $30 a month for them to redirect their mail to their personal address. So that kind of threw me off. Like, all right, yeah, she hiding the institute, because within the financial institute, you trying to help people get finances and things like that. Why is your shit hidden? Like, why is this in this particular shady spot? But that ain't a red flag to people. So I'm like, all right, cool. Let me go back to the biography. You feel me? So when I read this, and like I said, y'all can go to drbryant.co and read this shit. When I read this, I instantly knew this woman wrote her own bio, but she wrote it in third person. It is okay for it to be your goddamn website and you write it saying I. She wrote this shit in third person. Dr. Bryant attended Cal State University of Northridge at 17 years old, right? And then she ended up attending a program to get her master's degree at a University of Phoenix. One thing I'm saying is I do believe she has a degree, some type, associate, AAS. I don't know what it is. I do believe she does have a degree, but I do not believe she has a goddamn PhD or PsyD. But let's read a little bit of this, and it's just she wrote this shit about herself in third person, my nigga. She wrote this shit. During her first 2 years, she was undecided as to what field she could pursue as a career. Organically, she ended up choosing psychology. Now, what professional writer, what doctor would say organically she ended up choosing psychology? It's so many professional ways that you can goddamn word that, but I know she did this herself because she ain't no goddamn psychology, a psychologist. Counseling psychology. This shit weird. She still wasn't quite sure why. However, this is what I'm saying. She still wasn't quite sure why. However, then she ended it with a period. This woman is fucking illiterate. She ain't no goddamn doctor. But getting to the part of Dr. Bryant decided, how you say her name? Shannon. I don't know. I forgot how I said her name already. Dr. Cheyenne Bryant decided to pursue her I'm reading her shit and this make me fucked up. Dr. Bryant decided to pursue her doctorate degree in counseling psychology from Oregon University. Remember I told y'all. So yeah, I'm already saying, okay, the Oregon University was closed down permanently because, you know, it wasn't accrediting its doctoral degrees properly. I'm like, well, they closed down in 2019. So I'm thinking, well, maybe she got her stuff, you know, 2016, between 2015, 2017 is what she didn't post about getting a degree. That's the weird thing. When a doctor get its PhD, man, and you, at least on Facebook, she gonna have herself in the picture in her jacket with a name on it. You see this picture, that jacket, that white jacket she got, man. She probably got that shit from H&M. You don't see no name on that or nothing. You feel me? So I just don't believe this woman is a doctor. I just don't. all the roles that I have came to verify her credentials, they ended in nothing being found about this woman. Just like this first role. So if you're a doctor, your information gonna be public. It most definitely would be public. If you're a doctor, your information 9 times out of 10 it'll be able to be public because nobody wants to be seeing a physician that doesn't have the right credentials to treat them. You feel me? So I went on the Board of Psychology. So psychology.ca.gov, since she says she has gotten her PhD or PSYD or doctorate in California. So let me search and see if she has a license. So we're gonna do this together, you feel me? So y'all know I ain't tripping, cause I'm like, all right, maybe it's some other stuff that I'm missing. So let me type this. First website, search it. No results match your search criteria. Okay, I'm like, all right, maybe this particular database doesn't have her in it. So let me go to another one. Let me go to docinfo.org. I want to search all states. I want to search physicians and assistants. I just want to verify a doctor's license. You know what I'm saying? Since she a doctor in California, and this hit all states. So if she was a doctor anywhere in the United States, her name should be pulled up. Correct? I don't know. Maybe it don't be in the database. Let me type this in. Oh, we might got something. We might drop something. We got a lot of names, but Bryant is not one of them. Top 30 results. Let's just go through it. And it shows which reported locations these particular doctors have working at. All right, cool. Maybe her name is not in the database, and as some people say, maybe she's using a different doctor, a different name for doctor. No, where doctor asks is asked, what name do you want to be referred to as, and they chose it. And everything on the internet of her is Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. So let me make sure I'm spelling her name right. Bryant Sheyenne. Okay. So we went to Board of Psychology. Went to docinfo.com. You see in the bio it says she went to a school in Arizona. You see in the bio it says she went to, Program University of Phoenix. I'm just trying to make sure she didn't get her PhD from Arizona. I'm just trying to figure out where has this woman got her degree. So I had to check Arizona as well, Board of Psychologists exams, just to see if she had a license there as well. No matches found. Now, if we revisit this about Dr. Felton Williams, I won't be surprised if you have a family member or a friend in high places where they can get you employed or just put in positions like meeting an Oprah or being the counseling psychology on a network that's based out of a county or a city that he has a lot of power and pull in, so they won't have to check for your credentials because you getting put in a position based off of his name, based off of his past doings with these people within his city and state, because he's just not no lightweight. So if we read to distinguish on how she represented herself in her bio, reading his, just in this small part, Dr. Williams received a Doctor of Philosophy degree in higher education from Claremont Graduate University. When she go to her page and you want to do a comparison Dr. Bryant attended Cal State University. You go back to the end, Dr. Bryant decided to pursue her doctorate degree counseling and psychology from Oregon's University. It doesn't completely state that she received a doctorate. They said decided to pursue. Very careful wording right here. It never says she actually has obtained a doctorate degree in psychology, but she's going around saying she's a goddamn doctor, bro. I don't get it, bro. Let's get back to these pages. I ain't got so many pages up. I'm trying to get back to me talk. Look, fake ass. Dr. Bryant's Foundation. If you look up here, if you can't see it, she has a non-secured website for you to receive, so she can receive money too. But like, oh yeah, back on Dr. Felton Williams. It clearly states who he studied up under. Direction of Peter F. Ducker. And he received his MBA and a BA in business. You feel me? Like it's being direct on his accomplishments. I don't believe this woman a doctor, man. I just don't. I think she's just a pretty woman who's been put in positions based off of nepotism, and she's been running with it, man. If y'all can prove me wrong, then prove me wrong. But I don't understand how this woman has been in these positions so long and nobody actually stopped to try to check the credentials. Or is it like, how dare you question this black woman about her education? Are you questioning the fact that a black woman can obtain a doctorate, doctoral degree, a PSYD, a PhD? Are you questioning this woman? Are you sexist? Are you misogynistic? So people probably just looked away just because she's beautiful and who she is tied to when it comes to connections within California, man. I don't know, man. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But she might see this, and I want to prove. She ain't got to. You know what? It is what it is, man. Like, look, it is what it is. I believe she's not a doctor, and I feel like I provided enough proof that's on the surface to discredit that claim. But she going on these shows acting like she just mightier than thou because she has this fake ass persona of her being a goddamn doctor when it don't seem like she is, man. It don't seem like this woman a doctor at all. She might have a degree. She went to 3 different universities to get one, and the last one was caught being fraudulent. So she might have a fraudulent degree that she does not talk about. Why haven't nobody asked her who you study up under? Why haven't nobody asked her, do you have a PhD? When did you receive it? Where are the pictures? Where is who is going to back you that is in your profession that says, hey, she has an accredited PhD for she to be calling herself a damn doctor? But this house of hypocrites, I'm tired of shit, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Man, my mouth dry as hell. Look, I've been trying to stop smoking, so y'all might see me tweaking on here, messing up my words, going through a little bit of withdrawals, but it takes some time and it takes some discipline to try to stop smoking. But like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time.